WRSR, Owasso, Flint. The following program has been pre-recorded and is paid for by Discover Flint Township. The views expressed are those of Discover Flint Township and do not necessarily reflect the views of 103.9 The Fox or Krill Communications, Inc. Welcome to Discover Flint Township, a program showcasing our local community. Flint Township is ready for your next move. And now, your host, Flint Township Economic Enhancement Director, Tracey Tucker.
All right, let's start. I'm Tracey Tucker, and this is Discover Flint Township, brought to you by Flint Township Economic Development Authorities and our community partners, Shea Automotive Group, Dort Financial Credit Union, and 103.9 The Fox. So this morning, I have two guests, and they're getting a little crazy already. I have McKenzie Miller. Hi, McKenzie.
Hi.
And we have in the house Lieutenant Matt Van Lente. Did I get it right?
You did.
All right. Awesome. So we really don't know what we're talking about today, so we're just going to get to it, I guess.
Yeah, we're winging it.
Yeah, we're winging it. The main thing we wanted to talk about, Shea is one of our great sponsors, so we'll talk about Shea in a minute, but the thing we came here to talk about was National Night Out.
Hold for applause.
Woo!
Thank you.
So, Lieutenant Van Lente, you've kind of taken that on this year, helping with that. So what's going on? When is it?
So to be fair and give credit where credit is due, John Shea, who is our community relations officer, has done 85% of the work. So I will take full credit. However, he probably deserves the majority of the credit. So shout out to John Shea for putting this all together for the past 5 or 6 years, I believe, that he's been in that role.
Yes.
So
yes.
He has done a great job building relationships with businesses and community members. And so credit to him.
Yeah. So for people that have never been, which if you haven't been there, why not? It's free, right? And it's a great event for the whole family. Kids love it. You got lots of things going on. Why don't you share with the public what National Night Out's about?
So National Night Out is a national event to encourage police and community relations, which a department our size, we do our best. We're very busy. So
right.
John Shea has been in this community role for, again, 5 or 6 years, and his sole responsibility is to get us back into the community. And he's doing a great job at it, and this is probably the best way that we do it.
Right.
It's normally the first Tuesday in August. However, that's an election. So
right.
we push it off to Wednesday. We have a lot of elected officials, both locally in this county and even in the state, that show up. So we didn't want to interfere with their campaigning for that night. So we push it off to Wednesday, August 7th. It's 4:30 p.m., 8 p.m., or until the party stops. So sometimes 9 p.m., something like that.
Well, yeah, because I remember, was it year before last, they had so many prizes that they were giving away that they just kept calling names, and
yeah,
it went on and on.
We get prizes, and then we had literally trash bags full of stuffed animals that we put in patrol cars, and we had so many of them. So I ran inside last year and grabbed a couple of those and just started throwing them in the crowd.
Yeah, there you go.
We had a lot of stuff last year. We'll have a lot of stuff this year.
Mm-hmm. So I know that Shea has participated in the events in the past. Are you guys involved this year as well?
We are. I'm actually super excited that it's on Wednesday this year, too.
Yeah.
I have a golf league on Tuesday, so I normally miss the event.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to be attending it this year. You're welcome, Mr.
Ooh.
Valentino. And
oh, Lord.
We provide backpacks full of school supplies. So
Okay.
we stuff them full of, notebooks and folders, pencils, erasers, crayons, coloring pencils, whatever it is. We stuff them full of that. And we drop them off normally at the event for kids to have. Right. And so this year we're going to have a table. We'll have people there working it.
Nice.
But yeah, no, it's just a great cause. And we love that they do this. And I think it's such a good thing to involve the police in the community, especially now. I think it's super important. And they do such a great job.
Well, it's so difficult for police officers to be able to interact with people in when they're on the job, right? Mm-hmm. Because usually it's a tense situation or it's an emergency situation. They don't have time to really sit there and answer people's questions and all that kind of stuff, right, Lieutenant?
Yeah, we're the second busiest department in the county, right behind the city of Flint. So we have officers on calls, and as much as you want to spend, as long as you want, you go back and look at the computer, and there's 4 or 5 calls that still need to be answered. So we just don't have the time to
Right.
I'll call it necessary time. We just
Right.
don't have that necessary time
Right.
to do more than handle what needs to be handled and move on. So this
Right.
is
And this is
a great way to do it.
way. Yeah, this is a great environment so the kids can come up and ask you questions and they can see you in a different situation.
Yeah,
So
we'll have tons of officers there just
great.
walking around. Anybody's more than welcome to, walk up and just talk, get a picture.
Yeah, and there's all
hang out.
kinds of stuff for them to do. I know they had they could tour some of the vehicles you guys had.
Yep. So we always have our patrol cars out there. We always have some of our incident response vehicles. This year, I think MedStar Ambulance and
nice.
Patriot Ambulance will have their ambulances there. The fire department will be there as well, doing some stuff. MSP or state police always brings out some equipment and some stuff. So there's plenty of vehicles and
Don't you
toys.
normally have like an army truck too, an army vehicle there?
National Guard sometimes brings it out.
Yeah.
Last year, if you were there for a brief moment, MSP's helicopter to fly over.
Ooh, that'd
Nice.
be
So
cool.
we'll try to do that again. They're very generous with their time, and they come every year to help out.
Are they doing the smokehouse again? Or
Yes,
no?
the fire department is bringing that out
That's fantastic.
as long as it's available.
Yeah.
Fortunately, this being on a Wednesday, I'm hoping it is, because nobody
Yeah.
else should have national night out. And I wanted to also say I learned this just before I walked in from Shea Chevrolet. In addition to the backpacks, they're giving away a truck.
Oh my gosh.
McKenzie Miller is bringing a Bison pickup
Bison.
for a giveaway. I just
Wow.
wanted to put that on the radio so everybody knows there is a truck.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
If you have any problems or think that's not going to happen, you call McKenzie Miller.
You're funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
I will be definitely giving away a Bison, and it will be a Matchbox vehicle.
Yeah, there you go.
there you go.
I tried.
He tried.
I wish.
Oh Lord. We have for those of you who haven't been there, I know they've done the dunk tank before, which
That'll
was
be there.
pretty
I'll be in
fun.
it
was gonna
probably.
say-
Yeah,
Oh.
gonna make Matt get in it.
Is it free?
Okay, it's
Yeah.
free. I'm going to say this so it's public record. Last year, I was in the dunk tank, and I think we have 3 balls the kids can throw. These compassionate police officers of mine, if the kids miss, they let the kids run up and hit the thing anyway. No more. If you miss that thing, you don't get to run up and hit it.
I'm gonna go, and I'm not even gonna use the ball.
You get 3 shots, and then you can go to the back of the line.
No, I'm going to go up and just press the button.
It's a ride. The kids love it. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
And the
there's-
water's pretty warm.
No, it's
It's
cold.
not. It's
It's cold.
cold.
So the fire department fills it up with their trucks. It'd take too long with a hose.
Got it.
So it comes from the fire hydrants, so it's cold.
Okay.
But generally, knock on wood, it's warm
Okay.
in August. So yeah,
And
it,
everything you have there is free, right?
Everything
For
is free.
families. They had are the bounce houses and stuff.
Bounce
are gonna be
houses, so
there. You have a
what
bunch
Officer
of
Chiza or John does every year is he goes out and tries to get sponsors to help.
Right.
So while this event is free to everybody, it's not free to us. So we have to pay for a lot of the amenities we have. So instead of using tax dollars, we use donations from a litany of businesses, Shea being one.
Right.
So we have sponsors every year that help. They give a variety of items or cash that we use
Right.
then to go buy bikes, food. Actually, this year food, and last year, and actually the past several years, let me make sure I get it right. Matrix Expedited Services. Every
Yes.
year they donate over 1,000 hot dogs
That's awesome.
Yes.
that we have.
And they cook them.
Yep, they cook them, and then
Yeah.
there's residents of Flint Township that help cook.
Right.
They sit there behind a huge grill and they cook over 1,000 hot dogs.
That's
and then
awesome.
we buy chips and drinks and every year it's over 1,000. They go out every single time. Last year we had ice cream. I'm not sure who's doing the ice cream. I hope I'm right in saying this. We can edit it out later. There should be ice cream,
Yeah.
hopefully.
one of the firefighting groups used to pay for that. I know that, and I know that the DDA helped pay for it once. So yeah.
Yeah,
But
unless
yeah,
they're
the
yeah,
paddy
it's-
wagon.
Yeah, it's not a lack of
Paddy wagon.
donated funds. It's a matter of
Okay.
making sure somebody's available to come out there and do it. But
Right.
the bounce houses are there every year. So last year we had Black Tie Productions. If you were there, they had like a mobile photographer. In addition, they also do DJ. So we hired them this year to
Nice.
do that. In addition to the DJing, if that's a word, if that's an adjective,
Yeah.
the event. Tom Clee, who's the township treasurer, used to always do it for us. And while he certainly volunteered his time, we wanted to give Black Tie an opportunity to promote their product and,
Right.
and try them out. So no disrespect or slight to Tom Clee, but Black Tie really wanted to take this event. So
Yeah.
rest assured, Tom Clee will still be there doing what Tom Clee does, but
Tom Clee is great.
Black,
Shout out to Tom.
Black Tie will certainly be there doing the pictures and doing all the music and all the DJing.
Yeah, they do the pictures and then they just text them to people, right?
I believe they do. Yep.
Yeah.
And they'll
It's pretty
post
cool.
them later
Pretty cool.
too on their social media.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now they had, I'm trying to think. Are you doing the canine demonstration?
Yep. Officer Deke will be there with his canines. Sometimes the state police will bring theirs as well. They have some pretty cool dogs in the last couple of years that are a little more unique. So they're fun. But at the very least, he'll be out there. Usually they do a bite work. So they have one of the other officers wear a sleeve and he'll run. They'll chase after him. It's pretty cool. Those dogs are pretty highly trained. And
What's
so
the
is
Deke's
Officer
dog's
Deke.
name? I can't remember.
Duke. Deacon
Oh,
Duke.
That's cute.
Yep. Deacon
Now, are
Duke.
people allowed to pet the dogs?
I don't
If they're
know.
working?
Sometimes it's the dogs are trained in a certain way. So when they're in work mode, they're in work mode. When they're at home
Right.
mode, they're in at home mode. So
And
it's
they're
kind of
so
hard
sweet
to
at
cross.
home.
Oh
They're
yeah.
so sweet at home. My boyfriend's brother-in-law, he's on the canine unit for the sheriff's department, and his dog is so sweet. Max, he's the sweetest dog, but when he is working and he has his cop car, if I walk past the vehicle, he just goes crazy.
Yeah,
'Cause
they're
when
trained
Yeah.
They're trained to know when they go in the car. They're collar trained, so when Officer Deke puts on certain collars, they know, okay, it's time to search for a person, or it's time to search for drugs,
Oh, that's
or it's
cool.
time
Isn't
to
that
do this.
amazing?
But it's kind of like, I have a dog at home, and when I put his shot collar on for the invisible fence, he kind of knows, all right, I can't cross this. But when
Right.
I put his walking collar on, he has no problem walking right past
Yeah,
that invisible fence. So it's same idea. They're trained with, collars, and so they
that'll
know.
be really cool to see.
Yep, he's there every year. I think the fire department's going to be, thanks to Roadrunner Towing, they will donate some cars, and they'll rip some cars apart with their jaws of life. And
That'll be really
Oh
cool.
yeah, they did those demonstrations in the street. Oh, and a reminder to anybody that Wednesday night, obviously that road will be closed.
yep, Norco Drive will be
Fleckenstein
closed,
will
so
be
you can't get
closed,
through
so,
there.
Yeah.
I do want to go. So in addition to the bounce houses, the free food giveaway, I do want to touch on the prizes. So like I said, we get money donated every year. We take that money, spend it locally at Target, Walmart, and then Meijer out in Swartz Creek and buy a litany of bikes, scooters, helmets, and then we give those away throughout the event.
Right.
So there'll be prize giveaways for the kids throughout the night. So in addition to that, there are also people that want to come there and just talk about their product or talk about the service they provide. Understand we don't permit selling of products, so nobody's going to ask you to sign up for anything, and nobody's
Right.
going to try to get you to buy anything or commit to anything. However, I just want to touch on a few. AT&T will be there, just giving away free stuff. Who doesn't like free stuff?
Love free stuff.
Big B of Coffee will be there.
Ooh.
I'll take the coffee, so no luck
Yeah.
for you, McKenzie. But they will be there. Carmen Ains with Head Start will be there talking about what they do for the little kids and getting them involved in school. The Flint Firebirds, not the actual hockey team, but the organization will be there.
Yeah.
Hot Wing will be there.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that'll be cool. I think they're going to have like a little mini hockey net for the kids to shoot at.
Oh,
That'll be
awesome.
fun.
That'll be there. Flint Odyssey House, they're pretty involved in the community for substance abuse treatment.
Right.
So they'll be there talking about services they provide to the
That's
community. If you've never been to Formar Nature out in Burton, it's a fabulous place. So they'll be there. They'll have some natural artifacts. I believe they're going to have some small animals. I don't know what they're going to be for the kids to kind of look at and touch. Mackenzie's not allowed. Let's
Just
see.
getting kicked out of more and more things.
I know. You poor thing.
Genesee County, Michigan Department of Health and Human Services will be there, just kind of talking about being a foster parent in foster homes. Again, just talking about the services they provide. Home Depot, who's second to Shea, is probably the second greatest community event member that we have. Anything we've ever needed from them, they don't hesitate to help us out. So shout out to Home Depot. Again, second to Shea. So they'll be there doing, in the past, they've had like little kids' orange aprons, and you can
Oh, I
color and
love
draw.
that.
Right.
I don't quote me on that, but I'm hoping they do.
Yeah, sometimes they have something for the kids to build.
Yeah, usually they do.
Birdhouses or something.
Yeah.
Hope Chiropractic Wellness, who's up there on Beecher Road, they're going to do some blood pressure checks
Oh,
for anybody who
that's
wants.
cool.
And again, just a lot of it is school supply giveaways because school's right around the corner come
Right.
August.
Yep.
Right.
I talked about MedStar. They'll have an ambulance and some materials for the kids. Michigan State Police will be there. I'm going through my binder. Patriot Ambulance will be there.
Well, we want to get all their names out because they do
yeah, it's
this for
important.
free for the community.
Yeah, they're spending their time doing it. Pregnancy Help Clinic will be there with some kids' blankets. Strive for a Safer Drive. They're pretty cool. They're going to bring out their driving simulator, or they have drunk driving impaired goggles.
Yeah, I like that.
That's
So
cool.
that'll be cool
Sorry.
for the kids.
Kicking
My
you.
foot. Thank
Kicking you.
The United States Attorney's Office is going to be there. They just hand out prizes and stuff.
Okay.
Kind of, again, nobody really knows who they are, but they're pretty
Right.
involved in the community, so they like to get their name out there.
That's cool.
Right.
In addition, Hold on, there's more.
Oh, wow.
Just today, Lockhart Roofing donated some funds, so they'll be there as well. Mancino's, Curb Co. Keith Kirby's a great guy. Harbor Freight, Kroger, Ford's Party Rental on Dye Road. They're the ones that supply us with all the tables, chairs, bounce houses.
Dunk Tank.
Yeah, okay. Phantom Fireworks.
They usually try to get their chief in there. Are you going to get your chief in there? You have a new chief.
You do, yeah.
That's right.
I mean, this is radio. I don't know. I don't want to put him on blast, but historically, the police chief and fire chief will jump in there for a little bit.
There you go.
But in the past, it's been myself or the sergeant, and Brett Cassidy usually is in there. We try to grab the newest police officer and stick him in there for a little bit because he doesn't have a choice.
Right. Yeah, there you
He's
go.
new.
That'd be Shane, right? That's your newest one?
Mm-hmm. We'll get him in there.
Yeah, there you go.
I will be there when you're in there.
We have an intern with us this year
So excited for
from
that.
Saginaw Valley.
Oh, there you
So
go. Great
it
place
is
for the
it is her birthday that
there
day,
you go.
and she's going to be there. So if you see Megan, we'll make sure to point her out and put her on blast.
There
I
you
love
go.
it.
But it
There
was
you
also
go.
her birthday.
That's funny. That's funny. Who else did you have? Was that it?
Let's see. There's more. Roadrunner
Walmart
Towing.
usually
I said
donates
Walmart.
prizes.
Walmart
Yeah.
will donate prizes, and then when we go there and buy gifts, they always give us a discount.
Oh,
Right.
that's
So
nice.
they're huge helpers. Target, same thing. They'll give us stuff, and then what we can buy, they discount it. And again, Meyer in the Creek, same way.
Right.
That's
They'll
nice.
give us stuff, or they give
Nice.
us stuff at a discount, so we can get more for
Right.
our money. So understand the money is all donated from all these local businesses.
Support local.
Yep.
Yeah.
Buy local.
That's
And
right.
discover Flint Township.
There you
Speaking
go.
of
You
which,
got
when's
our
that
tagline
sign to be
there,
up and
yeah.
running?
Well, we're working. We're working with consumers, but yeah, that our new sign, beautiful, huh?
By the
Yeah.
vet.
Looks good. Yeah,
It looks really good.
Doesn't that look nice? So I had somebody say, "Why didn't we get to bid on that?" I'm like, "Because we didn't buy it." So there
Yeah.
you go. So we're working with Signs by Craney. They didn't charge us anything for it.
Wow.
They're gonna let us advertise on it. Matter of fact, we're in there basically offering advertising opportunities to Flint Township businesses to get on that sign. So, and that they'll end up paying for it by that advertising.
Signs by Craney
Yeah.
does a great job.
They do.
They do a great
We
job.
had him on our show last month. So,
And he does a lot for the community as well.
oh
He's
my gosh.
everywhere.
Yeah, he's always so involved. But we've got that one. And for people who are wondering, well, what happened to the other sign? So we're refurbishing that. I guess it was a home for an ant colony, which was lovely.
It's going in the museum. of
No,
natural
they took
history.
it. They took it over to Signs by Craney to clean it up, and
Oh, that'll
those
be
ants
nice.
just kept pouring out and pouring
Oh.
out. But they did get it cleaned up. They're redoing it. We're going to put that one up on Corona Road on the property we own by the dive shop there,
Okay.
the corner of Graham and Corona. So that'll go there. We're going to take down that old sign that's up at the expressway. We're going to take that down. So we'll have the nice new one up there. And we're going to do some landscaping, so it'll look really nice when we're all done. But yeah, did you notice, though, at the veterinary clinic, they took down that row of hedges?
Mm-hmm.
Is that crazy? It looks totally different there.
It does
I
look
was
different.
like, oh
That's
my
how I
gosh.
noticed the sign because I was like, wait,
I
this is different here.
know, what's different?
Yeah.
My daughter was like, oh my gosh, I've looked at that corner like every day thinking something's different, and I couldn't figure out what it was. I'm like, you didn't notice the big old sign.
Right?
Did you not notice?
I know.
But yeah. So anyway, so that's what's going on with that. And I don't know. We were in the middle of talking about something we got. Oh, you asked about the sign. So,
I did.
yeah.
I drove by it yesterday.
What'd you think?
I've seen it quite a few times, but I never.
Yeah.
I mean, you see it, but
Yeah, it'll be nice once we get it going. We had some issues with Consumers Power we're trying to work out.
so my question is, when
Okay.
I work night shift, can I Bluetooth into it and watch TV on it?
No.
Ooh.
No, you cannot. We're not going to have what happened to Oakland County.
Oh my gosh.
They got
But
hacked,
there
right?
will be advertisements, right?
Yeah,
So
there
you
will be
could sit there and watch the advertisements go by.
Right.
true.
Technically,
Exactly.
you're watching a screen.
I could.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. It's a win-win.
Win-win.
And my new Bison, I'm going to win.
In your new Bison Matchbox car.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. The Matchbox car.
Might be a little tight in there, but
So I'm trying to think, what else did we get? Did we cover everything on National Night Out?
Let me
though?
think. 4:30 to 8 o'clock, or when the
Yep.
party stops.
Oh, where's it at?
Oh, geez, it's actually
That's
at the
pretty
police
important.
department,
That's pretty
5200 Norco Drive,
yeah,
right behind what is now Ashley Home Furniture.
right.
Let's see, it's free. There's food. There's stuff to give away.
Yep.
People want to talk about the services and stuff they provide. Mackenzie's going to be there. She's drinking Big B coffee now, actually.
that's Coffee Beanery.
Oh, I don't know my
Ooh.
coffee that well. Edit this
Wow.
out.
Edit this part out.
No.
Cut.
We don't do
We're
any
keeping it.
edits. You guys are
We're
Let's
screwed.
see.
He's the one that's screwed.
I know, right?
Yeah. Canine, food, ice cream, fire department,
Fire
IRT,
department.
Black Tie Productions. There's so much. I don't want to
I know.
so
There's
many
just so
out.
much going on. I mean, and it really is a great event. And
Yeah.
we get a lot of people. I think
Yeah,
that-
every year it seems to
yeah.
get
about
bigger.
2,000 people you get.
Yeah. I
during
mean,
that
again, you go
4
through over
hour
1,000 hot dog dinners, and there's still
Yeah.
people that didn't get a chance. So
Right, right. So
That's
if you're
crazy.
around on Wednesday, August 7th,
7th,
right?
4:30 to 8 p.m. or
When the party
when the
ends.
party stops. or
Oh,
ends.
stops.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll get it.
He had to point at me for that one. I was like, oh, it's my turn.
You're like, what? so we've talked about that. Now,
Yeah.
what's going on in Shea? You guys are involved in National Night Out,
We
and you're one
are.
of our community partners, which we
Yes,
love. So,
yes.
But what's going on over there?
Oh my gosh, so many things. I don't know if anyone heard about the new collision center that we have. 35,000 square feet.
Yeah.
Over 35,000 square feet. Brand new collision center, and we are having our first road rally. It's going to be on a Wednesday this year instead of a Saturday.
Okay.
That's better for my weekend, personally. But
Right.
so we're super excited about that. They're going to be giving a tour of the collision center that morning. So you
Okay.
come, line up. It's your normal setup for a car cruise. You'll walk the collision center. We'll kind of show you what's new, what we've added, what we've done, just to show everybody our new capabilities and what we can handle now, as opposed to what we could. And then you're going to be off, and you're going to go to the Gilmore Car Museum and a couple other stops that you'll hear about the morning of. So that's Wednesday the 17th.
Gilmore. Wow, that's
yeah.
quite you guys are doing quite the route.
Yeah, it's going to be a full
trail, right?
day, but it's
Oh,
a
nice.
Wednesday. It's not a Saturday, so
What time on Wednesday?
so the cars will line up at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
and they'll take off between 9 and 9:30, just depending how the tours
Now, did they
go.
have to register
Yes.
already?
They have to
okay.
register. You can register when you get there. We just prefer to have it in advance.
Okay.
But you can visit backtothebricks.org to register.
Okay. All right. And that's this coming Wednesday,
Yeah, this
which
coming
would
Wednesday.
be the
17th.
17th, right? Yeah, nice.
And
How
so you're-
fun.
I
I've been
know.
to that Gilmore Museum. Have you
I
ever
have
been there?
not.
It's amazing. Have you ever been?
I've
there?
not.
We were out. Why were we out there? I think we were out for a balloon race, but it got canceled because of weather or something. So we're like, oh, what's around here to do? And
Yeah.
we saw this car museum. My husband's like, oh, let's go over to the car museum. I'm like, okay, whatever. We get over there, and this place is fantastic. There's like 8 or 10 different buildings.
Oh, wow.
They have like old dealerships that are there, like an old Chevy dealership,
Yeah.
an old Cadillac dealership, and then they have the cars that match that dealership inside
That's
the
cool.
dealership. It was really awesome. They had some really cool stuff. They had like this old checkered cab, like one of the first checker cabs, and it was really cool.
That's
I was
cool.
like, wow, this is really neat.
I think it'll be cool for everyone to, like, it's just different too than just going and stopping for a burger and leaving. Like, you're going and you're
Right.
stopping and you get to look at cars
Yeah.
from all over.
And the way this is set out, it's kind of set up kind of like how Crossroads Village is.
okay.
You know, so there's like old buildings throughout, and so you walk to the different buildings.
Okay.
And then the different buildings have different cars in them
That's
that
cool.
match like the theme. They've got like an old gas station with the pumps and all
Oh.
that stuff. And you go inside there. That's where the checkered cab was when we were there. I mean, they could be different all the time. I don't know.
That's super cute.
They had one that was in, I think it was the Cadillac dealership, that was a car that they dug up after World War II, where it was somebody had buried the car so that the Nazis couldn't get the car. It was like over in France someplace. And I was like, oh my gosh, you didn't think about stuff like that. But they buried the car.
Yeah, the stories
And they
behind
dug
them.
it back up and
Yeah.
they got it there. So that was pretty cool.
That is
I was
cool.
like, that's really interesting. So my husband always thinks I don't pay attention when we go to these museums, but I do.
You're proving him wrong right
I know,
now.
right? I know, right? But yeah, so they're going to there,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're coming. Now, do they end back at?
No.
Where are they
Nope.
ending at?
So they'll end at one of their locations.
Oh, okay.
So they're going to a couple places. Gilmore is going to be the biggest one that they're going to go to.
Okay.
But they're going to a few more locations as well. And then
Okay.
once they're done, they're done. There's no coming back to any location.
Oh, okay. So you're doing this through back to the Bricks.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. And,
We're hosting it. They're the ones organizing it.
right. And then when is Back to the Bricks?
The main event,
Yeah.
it's in August.
That's what I was saying. That's coming up.
It's like August. Let me look it up.
It's like the 22nd or something around there.
The 16th and 17th, right? Yeah, 16th and 17th is the weekend main event, and then it'll be starting the 12th, Monday the 12th.
Okay.
That entire week will be their main event week.
Maybe we get Amanda in here to talk about it. She likes to talk, so it's an easy one to get. But no, she's very nice, and she's done a great job.
Amber?
Amber.
Yeah, you said Amanda.
Oh, well, no wonder.
That's why I was like
she's looking at me like, what is wrong with her?
I don't know why Amanda would want to talk about it, but yeah.
Amber. Oh
Amber, yes, Amber should be your next guest for August.
It's been a long day already. But yeah, no, Amber does a great job. And I love the outfit she does for the event.
She's very on theme with it.
Yeah,
that's
she
for
is.
sure.
She does it. But she's done a great job down there. And what's she been down there? 3 years now? 4 years?
She's been there since we started working with them, so it's got to be at least 5 or 6 years.
Has it been that long? Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, well, yeah, it probably was because it was before COVID, right?
Yeah, so we started working with them in 2020. Yeah. So it was 4 years now. Yeah. So I know she was there for at least 1 year.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
That. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so we want to remind you have Road Rally next or this Wednesday, which would be the 17th. National Night Out is coming up August 7th, and we kind of took over the mic, sir, and didn't let him.
I know he didn't talk at all about this road rally. We're gonna have a special guest. It's Mr. Lieutenant Valentino. He's gonna be there.
I'll be in there with my brand new bison. I can't wait.
Yes, his brand new bison.
So excited to win that.
He's actually giving everyone the tour of the collision center.
That's fine.
Okay.
Speaking of which, Howard Shelton in the service department.
Yeah.
Shout out to Howard. He's my go-to guy for all our fleet needs. So thanks, Howard.
He's going to love this when he hears this.
Yeah, he's great.
Well, and we love it when we have businesses, local businesses that reinvest in our community. I mean, that's a huge building that you guys have put out there.
Yes, and we have really great relationships with our community partners. That's the reason why we're even here and able to do the things that we can do. But yeah, we service, Flint Township. We do service Michigan State Police as well. Right. So thankful for everybody in the community that has supported us this far.
Right, and the next thing that we'll probably be meeting about, probably be on air about, will be the big
it's
coming.
Valentina will be there too.
Yep, I'll be there. Is it going to be a drive-through again?
God. Yeah.
John Cheese is going to love it.
Oh,
I know. We're going to fight about it.
He will.
Him and I fight about it every year.
He told me at lunch yesterday, he goes, they're going
to
ask, hey, anything we can do this year? And John said, I'm going to raise my hand and say no drive-through, and they're going to say no, and he's going to go, okay.
I know. He doesn't fight too hard about it. But him and Nemechek both are
he's given up.
Yeah, let's do it.
They've been great events, so we get such a great turnout, but
yes,
it's a lot. But it's so much fun. The kids have a blast.
It's
a great way to interact with the community, again, for our first responders to interact with the community. So guess what, guys? Time is up.
Really?
We have been talking for a half hour, if you can believe it. So I'm going to wrap this up. Don't forget National Night Out.
August 27th.
No. August 7th.
Jeez. August 7th.
There you go.
4:30 to 8 p.m. or...
When the party stops.
That's right. And then we have a road rally for Back to the Bricks on the 17th. That's going to start at Shea at 8 a.m.
At 8 a.m. And you're going to be parking next to the collision center, not the normal spot.
Right.
So.
Okay. Yeah, next to the collision center, the brand new collision center.
The brand new
Corona Road.
Yeah.
Any last minute thing you want to say before we go?
I'm going to win a bison. 4:30 to 8 p.m. at the police department. It's free. Nobody's going to sell you anything. So just show up.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Come on out and have a good time.
Come to the dunk tank.
Just Shea'n.
I'm just Shea'n. She's putting the She and Shea over here. All right. I just want to remind our listeners that if you have any comments, email us at discoverflinttownship@gmail.com. Visit us on our Facebook page at Flint TWPEVENTS. That's Flint Township Events. You can also visit us on our website at discoverflinttownship.com or flinttownship.org. Thanks to our guests that are messing with me, McKenzie Miller from Shea Automotive Group and Lieutenant Matt Van Lente, not Valentino.
Tomato.
Flint Township Police Department. We want to thank our partners, Shea Automotive Group, Dirt Financial Credit Union, and 103.9 The Facts. Discover Flint Township with us every month at 7:30 a.m. right here on 103.9.
Who's awake at 7:30?
Lots of people.
You
we get
are
a lot of
sometimes.
people
I guess I'm
listening
on my way to
in.
work.
Get a lot of people
Yeah.
listening. I'm Tracey Tucker, the Flint Township Economic Enhancement Director, and I would like to remind everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, shop local, buy local,
Just Sheaing.
discover Flint
Oh.
Township.
Oh, wrong one.
Now time.
Now, just Sheaing.
There you go. Nailed it.
Have a great day.
This has been Discover Flint Township with Tracey Tucker. For more information, visit discoverflinttownship.com. Flint Township is ready for your next move. The preceding program was pre-recorded and was paid for by Discover Flint Township. The views expressed are those of Discover Flint Township and do not necessarily reflect the views of 103.9 The Fox or Krill Communications, Inc.